Okay, to start my morning off, I need a little bit of caffeine, so yeah. First, I'm starting off with my MAC Dirty Blonde. I believe this is the Fluidline Gel Cream. This is just my normal brow routine. If you guys want to see a video in more depth, just let me know. I would love to do it for you. But I thought I would just film like a little bit of me doing it so you guys could see that I'm not born with naturally awesome brows. This is like a process, an everyday process. Okay, so now I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow base, and this is ESB01, you know the drill. Now I'm taking my BH Cosmetics 120 color palette eyeshadow, and I'm just taking the yellow color out of this, and I believe every color I used for this tutorial is from this palette, so I just go ahead and get that out there for you. I'm just taking this on a shadow brush and I'm just packing that color on there, my inner corner. I'm kind of overdoing the inner corner because I want to go on top of it with another color. So you'll see in a second. So now I'm taking the turquoise color and I'm going on top of the very the end part of that yellow, and it kind of makes a really pretty green color, and then it fades into the turquoise, so you kind of get more than one color when you mix them together. And I'm just packing that on with another shader brush. I went ahead and did eyeshadow first because I knew there'd be a ton of fallout, so I'm just sloppily packing it on there. I'm working into the crease a little bit, but not too much because I'm going to put another color there. Now I'm taking the blue color. It's just more of a dark blue, and I'm just taking a crease brush and I'm just packing that on the outer part of my eye, just kind of creating the V with it and just a little bit of depth. It's just kind of adding another color. I wanted it to be kind of like rainbow eyes to go with my piñata costume, so this is why I did it, and I have no idea why it's in slow motion. I'm so sorry. It went way faster than this, but I guess I left the slow motion on, so my bad, guys. So sorry. But I'm going to keep that color and just kind of work it up into the outer part of the crease. Just make a V with it. Now I'm going in with the gorgeous hot pink, and I am going to do take a blending brush and I'm just going to pop that like in my crease, and it's kind of overlapping that blue, and so that made purple. So we kind of have all the colors going on right now, and I'm just kind of gently blending that into my crease, and just kind of blending out the color as I go. But yeah, so I love this that it just turned into a purple color as well. And we're going to do the other eye. But yeah, I just felt like it was awesome. It just made the perfect little bright colored eyeshadow look. And I believe this BH Cosmetics palette, I think I've had this thing forever. I got it off of Amazon like forever ago, and I swear it's like 10 bucks and you get 120 shadows. But as you guys can see, they're really pigmented. I mean, they're good shadows, so it's well worth what I paid for it. And if I can find like it on Amazon, I can link it below for you guys just so you can see, so you can know exactly which one I'm working with here. Then I'm just blending more. Honestly, I'm just going back in with the same brush and just blending, just trying to make sure there's not any harsh lines, trying to blend the colors together. You know how it goes, just blending, blending, blending. And blending some more. So what I did here is I just took another blending brush with nothing on it, and I literally am just going over all the eyeshadow so that it just kind of smoothly flows into each other and just blends smoothly. So that's the way I did it. Yeah. And I believe I took a little more pink and kind of concentrated it over that blue just to add a little bit of depth. I just wanted it a little bit brighter, that purple, so that's why I did that. Then I'm taking the blue and I'm blending some more. I just kind of went over the colors a little bit. Now I'm going back in with the yellow, and I'm going to put it on my inner corner and kind of work it back over that yellow just to make it brighten up a little bit. When I used that blending brush, it kind of dulled it down a little bit, so I went back in with the color just to brighten it up because I kind of wanted it a little bit brighter. And it really opens up the eyes, so that was the other reason. So now I'm going in with a primer, and I believe the one I used was by Maybelline. I'll link it below. I can't remember the exact name, but it's not the normal one I wear. So I just tried something different, and I think I used the Dr. Brandt Pores No More on top of it. So that's what I put on next, I believe. But I'm just working that in, seriously, just all over my face, just trying to get my skin all even. Then I went in with my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and I'm just taking my IT Cosmetics brush, and I am just going to buff that into my skin. I'm just trying to get it as even as possible and as close to the eyeshadow as I can without actually touching it, which is easier said than done. The Kat Von D foundation doesn't take a lot, so that's why I'm doing it in sections, and I don't want it to dry, so I just do a little bit at a time, and then I just blend. So I get a little bit on there, and then I blend it out. I've learned from trial and error on this, guys. Now I'm going in with my NYX HD Concealer, and I'm just going to do my normal concealing, highlighting, whatever. You guys know how I roll on this. I just do the same thing every time. And I'm just going in with my IT Cosmetics crease brush, and I'm just going to buff that in as well and just blend it out. And a little side note, if you notice that I'm going up on my nose with the concealer, that's because if you go up, it hides your fine lines if you have any. And yeah, I didn't know that until I learned it the other day, so that's why I've been doing it that way. And it works, totally works. I love it. Now I'm going in with my NYX blotting powder, and I'm literally just going to go over everything with it. It's just to set everything, and I felt like the concealing was a little too white, so I literally went over everything with the powder, which is fine. And I believe I'm using the IT Cosmetics powder brush for this. Okay, so now I'm literally doing the exact same thing that I did for my lid area to my lower lash line. I know I'm moving kind of fast. I'm just following the same color pattern sequence, and that is all I did for my under eye. So it just kind of all blends, like it's the exact same look on bottom as it is on top. Now I'm going in with the white color from the palette, and I'm just going to highlight my brow bone. Now I'm going in with my Inglot number 77 gel liner and my Real Techniques brush. You guys know how much I love this thing. And I'm just going to make a wing with it. And I'm doing it a little thicker than I normally do because I want it really dramatic because I'm going to put fake eyelashes on. And you guys know this process takes forever, but you gotta be patient with eyeliner. And finally getting to the wing, I'm just going to follow the shadow out. So that is kind of my guideline for the wing. I didn't want a gap between the shadow and the wing, so I just literally made it where it lined up with the shadow. And I took what was left on the brush and I just kind of went under my lower lash line, just like the outer part, just to add a little bit of depth to it. So that's what I did there. Okay, so now for bronzing, I am taking, this is by Wet n Wild, I believe. I forgot what it's called, but I'll let you guys know when I list it. I'm just going to basically I can't even talk, contour my face with this. It's just got a little bit of glow to it. I felt like my face was just like really pale or something, so I wanted to warm it up a little bit, and I kind of wanted a little bit of shimmer, so that's why I went with this one. It's not a matte bronzer, so that's what I wanted to do. And I'm just following my same routine with this. And I'm just going down my neck because my dress that I'm wearing is a lower cut dress, so I don't want to look different from my neck to my face. Now I'm taking, I think this is by Wet n Wild too. Sorry guys, I forgot the name of this one, but it is just a pink blush, and I'm just going to buff that in, and I got a little too much, so I had to like just blend so I wouldn't look like a clown. I didn't want to be that guy at the party. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on a coat of mascara, and I know this is like the Mega Rock Lashes or something like that, mascara, and I just went ahead and put a coat on before I put on false lashes, so my blonde ass lashes weren't showing, so that's what I'm doing here. And I went ahead and applied it to my lower lashes, just so I wouldn't look weird. And I got it in my hair, and I always do this. That's why I always pin my hair back, and I was so pissed, but I do that every time I do makeup and my hair is like in my face, and it's just fail. This is just a fail. Okay, so now I'm taking I think these are by Ardell lashes, and I'm just putting them on. I don't know like any other way to say that, but yeah, I'm just putting on my false lashes. And it takes forever, seriously. Like, I know I'm so slow. Now for the best part, I'm taking the MAC Antique Gold Glitter. Oh my gosh. And I'm also taking some other stuff. I forgot what it's called. I'll put it below, but it's just kind of like a chrome glitter. It's like silver. And I just kind of pop that on the inner part of my eye. And now for the best part is the MAC Antique Gold Glitter. Oh my gosh, I'm like obsessed with this. I believe I bought this off of eBay like forever ago. I don't know if it's discontinued, but I love it. Now I'm taking my NYX Suede lipstick, and this is the red color. I'll link it below. I know. But I wanted to do a bright lip because I literally had every color of the rainbow on my eyes except for red, and I wanted it to be a little dramatic because I have red in my dress, so I had to incorporate that into it. So that is the final look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's like different than what I normally do. I had to do some bright, fun colors. I had such a blast doing this video. I just felt like this look could seriously be anything, honestly, like a peacock or just a bright, fun look. So you can use it more than just for a pinata. Trust me, I could use this look for a million things. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Mwah!